Welcome back, sports card fans, those who like sports. It is Miller time card breaks. We are working through a 1989 box of Score Major League Baseball photo quality player cards and trivia cards. And here we go. Oh, what is this? On the back. I didn't even see this before. To order your 1989 Young Superstars set. Okay. Well, we can't do that because it's 2026. So regardless, here we go with Mr. Fisher, Horton, Smith, Renteria. Ooh, a year to remember, 1965. Sandy Koufax. And we'll come back to that. Mr. Renteria, Manny Lee, Walt Terrell, Randy Myers, Oral Hershiser, Neil Allen, Frank White, Dave Gallagher, Clark. Our first card that we're going to set aside, except the centering is way off. Dwayne Murphy, Paul Gibson, Musselman, Rasmussen. Now what we're going to do, we are going to open 2 packs simultaneously and then just run them. We're just going to run them. Here we go. 89 Score Major League Baseball. O'Doyle Rules. Fred Lynn. I have his autograph from when I was 8 years old on a baseball. I believe it was him and Larry Sheets signed it in Fenway Park. Terry Kennedy. 1938, a year to remember. We're just going to skip that one because it's from 1938. Brett Saberhagen, Bruce Sutter, Don Robinson, Dennis Lamp from the Sox, Zane Smith. Zane. Never met a Zane in my life. 1988 highlight, Oral Hershiser subset. There we go. 88 highlight, Jose Canseco. Would have loved to have had this card when I met him at the LA Card Expo in Woodland Hills a couple weeks ago, and he signed a bunch of my cards. Would have been awesome had he signed that card. Maybe he'll come back. Another 88 highlight, Ricky Henderson, having been traded to the Yankees. Ricky rocks him. Awesome. Keeping it in New York, Darryl Strawberry. And here's a great hit on a well-centered Cal Ripken Jr. card, followed by a Dale Murphy and Andy Van Slyke. We are just crushing. Class of 1969 was when my parents graduated high school. Let's see what was going on. Miracle Mets make good. All right, first in the NL. Sean Dustin. Whitaker from the Tigers. Bruce Hurst from the Sox. Jesse Orozco. Go Dodgers. Greg Harris, Keith Miller, Barry Lyons, Mets after Mets after Mets, Derek Lilliquist, rookie, Tim Jones, rookie, and Gary Sheffield, rookie card. That we are happy about right there, folks. Gary Sheffield, rookie from the Brewers. Nailing it on the, well, better than the box is holding up in the 89 Score Major League baseball. We're going to open 2 more packs back to back. Seems to have been a very lucky move for us. The packaging on these cards is so lightweight that does tend to leave the corners in jeopardy if you are looking to get your cards graded. Chili Davis, not very well centered. Andy Van Slyke comes up again, class of 1949. Don't know anything about them. Todd Worrell. Mark Grace from the Cubs. Jay Howell. Herb Urbeck, well-centered, from the Twins. The home run hitter. In 1983, he hit 41. In 88, he hit 31. Guy was a slugger. Or as they would say in Boston, a slugger. Steve Trout from the Mariners, having been traded a number of times by then. Curtis Wilkerson, Don Slott from the Yanks. Dave Stapleton, Jeff Reed, Gerald Perry, Ellis Burks from the Sox. His 3rd year after Pawtucket. Who knows where Pawtucket is? The answer, Rhode Island. The Doc, Gooden, the Mets. Bobby Bonilla. 1976, year to remember. Mike Schmidt becomes only the 4th to hit 4 consecutive homers in 1 game and first National Leaguer in 82 years. Wow. Wally Backman, Scott Bales, Gary, Keith Miller, Barry Lyons. Rookie, Tom Prince, Tom Gordon, and Norm Charlton. So far, Gary Sheffield is the best rookie we have pulled out of this box. I think we could pull a Griffey. You never know. We did get a Cal Ripken. We did get a Ripken. Got Urbeck. Ernie Witt. Vance Law. Cal Daniels slugger. BJ Surhoff. Eichhorn. 1978. We're going to review it. It's a year to remember, and it's the year I was born. Pete Rose. Gosh, if I don't wear my glasses, I can't even see these letters. Pete, and these are just magnifying glass kind of glasses from CVS. Pete Rose sets modern NL record by hitting in 44 consecutive games. Bucky Dent's 3-run home run wins 1-game playoff for AL East title for Yankees over the Red Sox. Rod Carew gains his 7th AL batting title. Ron Goodry wins 13 games in a row. Jim Rice tops the majors with 46 home runs and 139 RBIs, is a voted MVP award. Yankees beat the Royals 3-1 in the AL playoffs. Pete Rose gets his 3,000th hit. Bobby Bonds goes over 30 home runs and 30 stolen bases, 5th time. Listen, 1978 was crazy, right? Tom Seaver and Bob Forsh. Pitch no-hitters. Dodgers whip Phillies 3-1 in the NL playoffs. Goudry tops the majors, 25-3 mark and a 1.74 ERA. Earns the AL Cy Young Award, no doubt about that. Bob, Homer, and Lou Whitaker are rookies of the year in 78. We just saw a Lou Whitaker card. What year is this? 89? He's still rocking it. NL MVP Dave Parker wins second straight NL batting title. Yankees drop first 2 games, then sweep 4 to defeat the Dodgers in the World Series. And lastly, George Foster takes NL home run and RBI title. 1978. Wow. Lots of activity. And I'll spare you the details on 83, but suffice to say, Lynn Slam sinks NL. Okay. Roberto Alomar from the Padres. Tim Burke from the Expos. White. Goudry, we were just talking about you, buddy. You've been playing for many, many years. As you can see, we were just talking about 1978. Looks like he started with the Yankees in 75. Rock and roll. Goudry. Tettleton with the Orioles. Mark Grace. Dave Anderson with the Dodgers. Jack Armstrong with the Reds. Ernest Riles. Craig Worthington rookie card. Jim Rice was also mentioned in that 78 write-up, having kicked butt in 78. George Brett and Danny Tartabull. Tom Brunansky. Jack Morris. Come on, let's get like a Bo Jackson to go with our... Oh, I thought it was Ken Griffey Jr., but it's his dad. Ken Griffey Sr. Ted Simmons and rookie Felix Jose. All right, we're going to do a couple more of these 89 Score Major League Baseball cards. We'll see what we get. We'll see what we get. We almost got a Griffey. We almost got it. All right. My favorite Seinfeld episode ever, the Keith Hernandez episode. Odibe McDowell, Billy Hatcher. Oh, what year we got? Year to remember. 52. The year of my mother's birth. Dropo hits 12 in a row. Walt Dropo. Never heard of him. Looks like he played for the Dodgers. Jack McDowell. Don Sutton. Don Sutton, another one of those pitchers who played for like 25 years. Al Nipper. Ooh, John Franco. Before the Mets, right? I think he played for the Mets. He was with the Reds there. Highlight, Greenwell from the Boston Red Sox. Greenwell Gamers. What a slugger. Tied the AL record for game-winning RBIs when he hit a 3-run home run on September 25th in a 6-0 win over the New York Yankee Pinstripers. 4 days later, broke Harold Baines' 1983 mark when he hit a grounder off the first baseman's glove in a 12-0 victory over the Indians. All right. Yeah, Mike Greenwell. There we go, Wally Joyner from the Angels. Ozzie Smith, there he is from the Cardinals, off center. Rick Horton. Oh, what do we got? 1945. A year to forget, I would call it. considering what was going on in the world at that time. No one knows about Hal Newhouser anyway. But they may remember John Candelaria or Steve Lyons. Dennis Lamb. Oh, there's a big Zane. Oh, the 88 World Series card. Oakland Athletics and the LA Dodgers, a West Coast battle. Eckersley, Stewart. They swept the Red Sox, the Oakland did in 88. What else does it say? Jose Canseco, the most feared slugger, bashed a record-tying 3 playoff home runs. And then in his second World Series at-bat, hit an amazing, it says awesome, grand slam. Another big man with a bat, Mark McGuire, makes his first series hit in a memorable one as he hit a homer in the 9th to win the third game 2-1. Oral Bulldog Hershiser was the underdog, and considering the World Series. What does it say? Kirk Gibson, tenacity. Oral had won the NLCS MVP. Game 4 of the playoffs, beat Mets 6-0 in Game 7. He followed that with a 3-hit 6-0 shutout of the Athletics. Game 2, running the impressive shutout streak to 8 in his last 10 starts. Oral also excelled at bat as he banged out 3 hits, drove in 1 run, and scored another. Well, that's pretty cool card. We got Stewart, we got Hershiser, we got Canseco, and Gibson all on the card. That's a great card. That's a pretty cool card. Imagine if you had that signed by all 4 guys. I mean, they didn't do that back then. Not like today with like the, triple autos and quadruple autos with game-worn jerseys. We weren't there. We just weren't there back in 1989. But let's see what we got. Winfield. Look at how big he is, man. Wow. Seitzer. Ricky Henderson. Yankees. Left fielder. Stealing bases. Hitting shots. 1945. Saberhagen. What else we got in here? Chuck Finley from the Angels. Franco comes up again from the Reds. Greenwell highlight and the Oral Hershiser highlight. All right, some good 88 highlights. Tim Teufel, Gladden. 1942. I'll put that aside. Jerry Humphrey, Chuck Krim. Don't know. Mike Maddox. Any relation to Greg? Don't know. Darren Dalton. Steve Trout. Trout with the Mariners. Wilkerson. Jack Clark. This guy hits tons of home runs. Let's see what he's got. Home runs. Where are you, home runs? Here you are. All right, he's in the high 20s, 35 in 1987 as a Cardinal. Tim Raines, Willie Randolph. Yankees were good that year. Jose Guzman. Oh, John Kruk. Like this guy. What year to remember? 59. Mike Moore, Jay Bell. Buechel, Ron Gant, home run hitter. Nipper, Schooler, Musselman. Wow, like 6 pitchers in a row. All right. Let's do a couple more. Let's get some big hits here. Let's do it. 89. Score. What do we got? Eddie Murray. It's a good start. Robbie Thompson. Ron Darling from the Mets. Wade Boggs. What's he doing here? Looks like he's about to nail the catcher in the face with his bat. 85. A year to remember. Rose rolls past Ty Cobb. Righetti from the Yankees. Magadan with the Mets. Wegmans. Who knows that supermarket? Has nothing to do with that guy, but Doug DeCenzo. Ron Jones, rookie. Blankenship, rookie. Barry Larkin with the Reds. Denny Walling, Alan Davis, Sosha, Mikey with the Dodgers. Ozzie Virgil, Dennis Martinez, 1952. Roger McDowell, Eric Plunk, Greg Minton, Mike Gallego, John Tudor, Paul Molitor. That huge chew packed in his cheek. You see that? And Al Leiter with the Yankees. All right. Getting towards the end of the box. And if history has taught us anything in the amount of boxes that we've opened in the past 6 months or so, the end of the box seems to hide a lot of very good cards. First, I'm gonna take out these year to remember cards so we can just fly through. What do we got? 1956 and 1933. Ooh, okay. Larry Sheets, one of those 2 guys that autographed my baseball back in like 1985. Kelly Gruber, Steve, Dennis Oil Can Boyd. Here's a Bo Jackson. There's Big Bo. You don't know Bo, but Bo knows baseball. Bo knows. Unbelievable athlete. It doesn't get much better. I mean, I think he's better than Deion Sanders. No offense, Neon Deion. Hold on. Paul Assenmacher. Sorry. Todd Stottlemyre. Principal Skinner. Dempsey. Pedro Guerrero. That's a nice way to end that pack. Ooh, we're almost at the bottom of the box. Hold on, this one. Those are the last 4. We are in the Elite 8 of the pack of the box of 36. The Elite 8. Meaning that we've got 8 packs to go. And then we will be complete. All right. Brooke Jacoby. I know we're going to get a couple big hits. It's just We're waiting for him. What year do we want? 1966? Nope. Darren Jackson, Terry Steinbeck. Come on, let's get a big hit. 89 rookie, Dwight Smith. Greg Jeffries, I mean, as far as Mets players go, that's a big hit. Mike Lavalier, Vince Coleman, 1964. Come on. Oh, Herbeck. There he is. There's Kent. Tom Glavine. Rookie Gerald Clark. Rene Gonzalez and Danny Darwin. Okay. We're down to the 7th and 8th pack. Jack Clark, Tim Raines, Willie Randolph. I think we had that exact order in another pack. 1954, Harold Reynolds, Frank Viola, Atherton. Oop, Bobby Thigpen. We haven't seen him come up. Cecil Espy, Dave Palmer. Oh, Sandy Alomar rookie. It's the second one in the box. This one's in very good centering. We like that, Sandy. Jeff Ballard. Cal Ripken Jr. Cal Ripken. Centering off a little bit, but a solid hit. Probably gets a 9. Followed by Dale Murphy and Ryan Sandberg. Centering's off on all of them. Not our favorite print run, considering who we just pulled. 1959. I was right about the bottom of the box, though, right? I mean, everyone's got to give that to me. Bob Stanley, Greg Jeffries. All right, final 4. Here we go. It's like, we're going to call this pack Duke. We're going to call this pack UNC. And let's see who wins. Dave Stewart. Mark Langston. Robin Yount. Surhoff. 1958. Greg Nettles. Jamie Moyer. Steinbeck. Couple good catchers. Rick Leach. Bob Forsch. He made that 78 thing that I read. All right. I mean, not the best. Rob Deere. He's solid on the Mariners. I mean the Brewers, sorry. Milt Thompson, Vince Coleman. What year we got? 87. Goose Gossage. Also made that 78. Anyone good? Come on. All right. The UNC versus Duke did not live up to how about we go Syracuse, Georgetown, which when the Big East was still a thing was pretty big. All right. Let's go Syracuse. Here we go. This we're going to call, but this is the Georgetown pack, right? So here we go. Oh, Georgetown hits McGuire. Mel Hall. But they lose all their points for having Mel Hall. Look him up. Google that guy. Not a good guy. Not one to write home about. They're going to have to, pull another cow. Oh, but they did pull Clemens. They're back. They pulled even with Clemens and McGuire and Hershiser and Glavine. Oh, this is going to be hard to beat. It's going to be hard to beat for the orange. Let's go. Oh, we got Keith Hernandez. Come on. Big hits. 1947. It's not looking good. Rick Cerrone, the catcher. Ooh, come on. All right. Well, you've seen it here first. Thanks for watching. We finished the 89 Major League Baseball scorecards. Just show you a couple of the good ones that came out towards the end that were pretty solid. Glavine, Alomar, Hernandez, Rocket, Roger, McGuire, Bo Jackson, Hershiser, Sandberg, Murphy, Ripken. Thanks for watching. Have a great night. Talk to you soon.